Hello everyone, you are on the Player Review channel. In this video, you will find out why the new version of Mbappe is truly unique, whether its uniqueness is worth completing the SBC, and how crazy this decision really is. Or is it better to stick with the lower versions? Plus, we will simultaneously compare the Player of the Month Mbappe with the Rush version for more dynamics so you don't get bored. By the way, the best review will be coming next. But for now, let's look at some numbers. Both versions of Mbappe have a unique body type, standing at 182 centimeters tall with 5+4 stars for skills and weak foot. For the Playstyle Plus, we recommend basic, finisher or marksman. In terms of playstyles, this version features finesse, rapid flair, trickster plus acrobatic, trivela, and quick step. In terms of roles, he now has target forward ++, but we still recommend using him and the Rush version as an advanced forward. The long-awaited Kylian received a different playstyle plus than everyone expected. As a result, his speed boost is indeed weaker than any other version. However, weaker doesn't mean bad. His acceleration falls just short of being elite and is slightly inferior to the Rush version and previous cards with quick step or rapid. But as you can see, he can still easily outrun defenders, even after a short burst. So, it's not all bad, meaning, on long distances, he is the same as quick step versions. At the same time, if speed boost is a key factor for you and you love Mbappe cards specifically for this, then you are better off buying any other version of the Frenchman. And keep in mind that versions with Rapid Plus, specifically Team of the Year and Thunderstrike, will be the fastest over distance compared to all other Mbappe cards. However, what makes Quick Step so good? Well, aside from a more explosive sprint, which makes it easier to escape defenders at short distances, it also gives a pressing advantage. This allows him to close down defenders faster by using off-the-ball acceleration. Plus, let's not forget his strong physique and high aggression, which have always set the Frenchman apart. In other words, Golden Quick Step allows him to recover possession faster after losing the ball and apply pressure, often leading to dangerous moments. Or it helps him intercept passes by accelerating at the right moment, like in this example. But without this playstyle, it's harder to do, so the new Mbappe is less likely to block the opponent or make an interception. However, his aggression and physicality are still there, so shielding defenders off the ball is not a problem for the SBC version. By the way, his shooting is also top tier, but we'll get to that later. His strong model allows him to push defenders away while receiving the ball, so Mbappe's meta qualities aren't just about speed boosts. Again, any version of Mbappe fights well against defenders inside the box, which leads to more goals scored. When it comes to the SBC version, its meta qualities also include the Golden Trickster. This helps deal with opponents both inside and near the penalty area, allowing him to easily fake out defenders with an improved fake shot. Again, this playstyle plus is useful not just for flashy skills, but mainly for sharp directional changes on the fake shot, which in turn perfectly complements his 5-star skills, allowing him to win duels and create scoring opportunities. Of course, if the opponent allows it. But there's something special about this golden playstyle. For example, take a look at the Rush version of Mbappe with the finisher style, meaning with maxed out agility and dribbling. As you can see, the movements are quite fast, but now pay close attention to the turns backwards. Overall, nothing unusual. Now let's look at the Trickster Plus version. Again, focus on the turns backward. As you can see, Mbappe now has more refined animations. These animations combine both speed and fluidity, and this is all without pressing L1. Simply put, this Mbappe surpasses all versions in terms of agility, except for Team of the Year, which by the way is better in terms of sharpness, but not necessarily in animation refinement. That said, does this make Mbappe feel super agile? No, he still feels heavy in some moments, but if we compare all Mbappe versions, this one is the most agile, aside from Team of the Year. On the other hand, the Rush version and similar cards rely more on skill moves. Mbappe is mainly about speed, skills, and top finishing in the box. So, left stick dribbling has never been the key focus of his cards, meaning players who use Mbappe don't really rely on his agility. Instead, they trust his skill moves and speed bursts, and with shooting like this, all you need is to find the right angle for a shot. Speaking of which, this card has Trivela, which allows him to consistently score in these types of situations. Actually, having at least silver Trivela makes a huge difference in terms of shot accuracy to the top corners. Meanwhile, silver finesse, as always, allows scoring from just outside the box even with his weak foot. Although, For long shots, we recommend using the marksman style to increase the chances of scoring. As you know, in EAFC 25, the rewards for the Weekend League are awesome, which means that the game has become much harder to play. Our boosters will help you to get the best rewards. Write in, because the number of spots is limited, and don't forget that we also sell coins at a cheap price. All links in the description. As you know, we've been using the precision setting for a while, so weak foot shots feel much better. However, if you prefer timed finishing, shots will still be just as effective. Overall, his left foot felt very reliable. One shot that stood out was this long-range goal from outside the box. Passing is decent, but obviously it's not best level, which, as a reminder, will be covered in the next review. At the moment, we have an SBC costing 4.5 million coins, which makes sense considering that Mbappe received a 93 rated card instead of a 92 rated one. But at the same time, Trickster Plus isn't really something that people needed on him. And again, everyone is used to Mbappe accelerating, not jockeying or something. In this video, we showed why this card is unique and why it's better than all other versions in terms of left stick dribbling, except for Totti. However, speed boosts still matter the most when we talk about meta cards, especially Mbappe. That's why we would, let's say, pass on this SBC, even considering how unique it is. At the same time, we won't mock or doubt anyone who completes him, because at the end of the day, this is still Mbappe, with long legs, powerful shooting, a solid body type, and a well-crafted model. And again, if you love using Trickster Plus, frequently rely on it, and don't depend on speed boosts or top-end pace, then this Mbappe will definitely work for you. Otherwise, you're better off looking at Bale, who, by the way, gave us a lot of trouble in the last Weekend League, so much so that we had to reconsider our opinion on him. As for the Rush version versus Rare Mbappe, there is practically no difference between them, and Thunderstruck is still the fastest version, except for Team of the Year, of course. If you still have any questions or need comparisons with your players, leave them in the comments and we'll try to reply quickly. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss interesting and timely reviews. As usual, we'll post the detailed ratings tomorrow on our Twitter. Thank you for watching until the end, and we'll see you in the next video.